Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just do a little smoky eye with you for going out on night out maybe. You could make it more subtle for a daytime look as well. But yeah, I thought I would do that today with you. So if you'd like to see that, you can just continue on watching. Right, so today the palette I'm using is this PS Color Grade eyeshadow palette. Now I did pick this up last weekend or the weekend before, and I really liked it because I thought it was so simple, but it seemed to be very effective. Hopefully it'll, work in the way I think it will. But yeah, I was really drawn to it. So there is for 12 shadows in this palette, and they're divided by matte, demi, and metallic. So at the back they kind of have here, and they name it across. So it's like Rebel, Jet Setter, Smoke Show, and Black Metal. But I think this is actually a really well designed palette because I feel like you can do it rose down, rose across, or just mix and match for whatever kind of style you're looking for. Today I think I'm going to stay matte. I was contemplating maybe a bit of glitter, but I think I'm going to stay matte with the smoky eye. So I've already put on my base, which is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance foundation. Now this isn't cruelty free, which I didn't actually realize when I picked it up. It's kind of my own ignorance. I didn't really think about it, and I picked it up last year anyway. So I'm just trying to use it up, and when I do, I will not be purchasing it again, unless of course they become cruelty free. Right, so I just realized I didn't actually clean my makeup brushes for this, but we're just going to go with it anyway. The first shade I'm going to use is the top shade here in the corner. By the way, this cost me like €4 and I only got it a week or so ago, so they should still be in store if you want to pick it up. Yeah, so they're a little powdery, but that doesn't really bother me. There's not much color in this, but I honestly feel it's because the color shade is really similar to my foundation, and I feel like that's why we're not seeing so much color with it. But you can kind of see it come out there. You can kind of see the difference there slightly, but I'm just going to use it kind of as a base and transition shade anyway, so I'm not really bothered about not having too much pigment in it. I just want it as a blending shade. So anyway, the reason I wanted to do a little kind of makeup-y look, because I did have a different video planned, but I did want to do a bit of a catch-up with you guys because I feel like I haven't, just chatted to you, and a lot has happened in the last month. So on the 29th of June, our country started to open up again. Ireland, if you can't tell by the accent. And since then, we've been kind of slowly, cautiously trying to do all the things that we usually would have done before. Okay, so just as I'm talking, I'm going to go into that next shade, which is, well, they don't have names, but it's from the Jet Setter section, and I'm going to use the matte shade of that there again. Yeah. I just realized it's in upside down. It doesn't really matter, but it just says matte upside down. Yeah, so we've kind of all been slowly, just cautiously trying to, get back to normal life. This is actually blending out really nicely. I like it. It's like very cool. So yeah, the first weekend I went down and I visited my family, and it was the first time I've done that since February. So that, apart from video chatting, Zoom, texting, calling, sorry, just got a message, and I hadn't actually seen them in person since the 2nd of February. So yeah, it was really cool. We did a little bit of shopping because my mom's kind of high risk, so she didn't really go anywhere or anything. So we did a little bit of shopping safely with, hand sanitizer and lines and distancing and all that. And then we got some takeaway. We watched the movie. We watched Downton Abbey movie. As you might know, if you follow me on Instagram, last year my mother, my sister, and I went to the Downton Abbey Castle, Highclere Castle, in England, in the UK, because my mom just loves Downton Abbey, and we didn't. I've never watched it before. There we go. I'll just go into the second one there. I never watched it before, but still though, it was interesting. It was my mom's kind of birthday present, and we all went to the castle. We did afternoon tea. We walked around the castle. It was really really nice. Really really good day out, and yeah, so we all watched the movie, which was really cool. And I still haven't watched the TV show, even though it's on Netflix now, and it is saved on my list. And I actually borrowed the box set and the whole lot off my mom. I still haven't actually watched it, so yeah, really gotta do that. But the movie was good, and it was actually really nice just to be like, oh, I remember that room, oh, I remember walking through there, oh, it was kind of cool. It gave me more of a connection to the movie, I think, than I otherwise would have. But yeah, the movie is good. I do recommend you check it out if you haven't, if you're into that kind of thing. The only thing I'd say is it was like a movie of two halves, Like the first half was very messy, I would say, or disoriented. Like, it was kind of like, what's going on and why is this going on? Like, is there a reason for this going on? You know, it was kind of all over the place. I think there was a couple of storylines that didn't need to be in there. There was one random storyline. I'm not going to give it away because if I do, I might spoil the movie. So there'll be no spoiler alerts, don't worry. But still though, I thought that, you'll know if you watch it. There's like this random storyline in it. And maybe, like, even my mom said it was random. She's seen all the Downton Abbey, stuff. She even said it was random. But maybe if you watch it, maybe you won't think it was. But it kind of seemed to not fit in with the movie. It was just there for, I don't know, it seemed unimportant to me. And not because of what the storyline was about. What the storyline was about was actually important. I just don't think it fit with what they were doing. I don't think, it kind of fit with, yeah. Anyway, if you watch it, you already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just didn't think it was in keeping. I think they could have incorporated it in a different way, or maybe if the storyline was a little bit different or something like that. But anyway, I'm really liking these shades. They're really blending out. They really blend out nicely. And the second half of the movie, just before I go off on something else, was really good. Really good. That's what I mean. And I feel like it settled down. The second half of the movie was so watchable. But the first half was a bit like manic, a bit all over the place. And I really think you have to kind of stick with it in order to get to the rest of the movie, But yeah, worth the watch anyway. And I'm glad I checked it out. And I definitely enjoyed watching some of the rooms and the grounds and stuff like that, being like, oh, I was there. It was very nice. Okay, so it kind of gives you a softer smoky look, I think, with this palette. I'm just going to take a smaller brush again. Ooh, sorry. Some powder just came off of that. Again, I forgot to wash it, but look, it'll be fine. And I'm just going to take those two shades that I used last. I'm just going to do under the eye. I might have to redo this actually because I just realized I haven't put on my concealer yet, but that's okay. It's just that I want to even it out to see how it kind of looks before I add on the really dark. Now, you might have noticed as well that my hair is different. You're going to be seeing that in the coming weeks. Well, you can follow me on my journey with Instagram. Oh, this isn't coming out as dark as I thought it was. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can follow me on my journey on Instagram, but I will do like a full video in about 3 weeks time. So it'll be 2 or 3 weeks time. We'll see how long it takes to actually finish my hair. But basically I have decided, in the beginning I decided to do balayage. You'll know this if you've seen my Instagram. I'll leave a link below. You can check out my Instagram TV where I talk all about my hair, how I went from dark to blonde. And not this blonde, it was actually a lot lighter. And how I bleached it myself at home and how I was doing balayage and all that. And then when the hairdressers opened up again, I obviously, you know, booked my appointment just to have it fixed up, do a bit natural. But to be honest with you, I still wasn't quite sure what I wanted until like the day before. And I have decided that I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm gonna go blonde, like as in blonde blonde. So the first thing that we had to do, I say we, but I just sat there really. But the first thing we had to do was tone my hair, so to make the blonde look a lot more natural. In order to do that, I had to also give my hair kind of a base and stuff. So you might notice that even though it is blonde, it is more of a dirty blonde. It's a darker blonde. And that is because in the next few sessions, I will be kind of lightening my hair, and to do that as well I want to give it, you know, depth, make it look a bit more natural and all that. So that is why my hair looks different. And this process is going to take like 3-4 weeks because I'm doing it once a week. So my last appointment was on Friday, my next appointment is next Friday. And of course I'll take you guys with me and that kind of thing. But yeah, so I feel like this one's darker in the camera than this one, so I'm just gonna like darken this one up a little bit. But yeah, so at the end of it all, I'm gonna do a proper, you know, talk through and tell you all about it and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to do the same thing, you know, you can. I know in the past I've tried to go blonde with hairdressers alone. Well, I've also tried to bleach my own hair as well, but that was a big mistake a long time ago, and I destroyed my hair. And because of that, I was afraid to bleach my hair again, and I wanted the hairdresser to do it. So last summer, I went to hairdressers, very well known hairdressers here in Ireland. I'm not going to mention any names, obviously, but I did want to go blonde. And sorry. The most important thing when you're doing your eyes for a smoky is blending. Blending is the most important thing. If you don't like blend properly, you will end up, or could end up, looking like you just have two black eyes, and nobody wants that. So yeah, I'm actually really liking this. I'm just going to take the matte at the top again and just blend it. Anyway, what was I talking about? The hairdressers. Yeah, so I went to the hairdressers, asked for like I wanted a balayage kind of theme thing. I wanted to go blonde. I had so many pictures, showed the pictures, and ended up with about 3 streaks of blonde in my hair and was really, really disappointed. And I paid a lot of money for it. I paid for the hair, I think it was about 140. And in that, I can't remember if I got a treatment. I don't think I did. But in that, I did get shampoos as well. So the shampoos were about 40, so about 180 in total, I think, for all of it. And I was extremely disappointed. Now, I'm not shy or anything by any means. Like, I'll never claim to be really shy or anything like that. I am really respectful. I don't like to be rude. Rudeness is like a pet peeve of mine. But I'm not shy. And if I don't like something, I always think there's a good way to express your disappointment. However, this fails when it comes to hairdressers. I don't know why, but I have like this fear. Am I the only one? Like, I have this fear that when it comes to hairdressers, I just can't get past it. I'm like, oh, it's nice, you know? Especially if it's a new hairdresser. If I know the hairdresser, it's different. Like the hairdresser I'm working with now, I absolutely love. And I'll share more about that in the future, but I love my hairdresser at the moment. I feel like she really understands me when I'm talking and what I want and everything, and because she's a blonde herself as well, it's really easy to talk to her and stuff. But yeah, well, dyed blonde like me. So yeah, I didn't actually complain about it, and I actually went to that hairdresser, the hairdresser I'm working with now, to fix it, and ended up paying more money to fix it. Now a lot of you will probably in the comments or things like that say, oh, you're crazy, you should have just fixed it, so much amount of money, you know, you should have just complained. And I completely agree with you, but I just couldn't, and it's something I'm gonna have to get used to. But look, I paid the price and I won't be going back there again. So yeah, that's my hair story. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to finish my face and talk to you about the eyeshadows and stuff like that and show you the overall finished look. So thank you. Hi guys, so I'm back with all my makeup on. So I'll just give a quick little run through on what I did. So with my eyes, I put on a liquid liner, which is the Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner. I put on the MUA Intense Color, a kohl liner, and I did both upper and bottom waterline. Let's see, with mascara, I use the PS Fake It mascara. So, and then on top of that, I put on lashes, and I put on the PS individual lashes. These are my favorite lashes. I've talked about them all the time. And these ones, and the other ones are, they're in a smaller box, and they're called #1s, I believe, and #2s. They're kind of individual lashes as well. Love them from Pennies too, or Primark, depending on where you come from. Right, so for my eyebrows, I use the 3-in-1 brow from PS range in Primark as well. Actually, most of my products at the moment are Primark. My bronzer is the Sunkissed bronzer, and it is just Sunkissed matte bronzer. I don't think it has a color. I think it's just medium. So that's that one. My blush is the PS blush in Rosewood. My highlight is actually not a highlight. It's something I need to get. I actually do need to pick up a highlight. I have a couple of loose ones, but I'm not a big fan of that. I think there's a hair on my face. Do you know, you can just feel it? Anyway, but I wanted more of a kind of a pan one. And then I picked this up when I was in the UK, and it's Crush Pigment eyeshadow, and I felt like it wasn't really the eyeshadow for me. However, I actually love it as a highlighter, so I don't know if you get it's picking up there nicely, but I actually love it. So that's the highlighter. And for the lip option, I decided to go with nude. However, in a moment I will change it and I will show you a bright option as well, because I do love a bright option with a smoky eye. Where is my, I literally had to choose, oh yeah, here. Whoops. So I'm using the soft contouring essence lip liner Lost in Love, and it's funny because when I picked this up, you can check it out in my Primark haul. It was my first trip after lockdown, and I talked about how I picked this up by accident. I picked it up first, and then I found the one that I actually wanted, which was the Pennies one. I love that one. And I forgot to put this one back, and this isn't also isn't cruelty free from what I can gather, but I didn't realize that at the time, and then I checked it out afterwards. But I meant to put it back and I forgot, and the Pennies one actually broke. So now I'm using this one. I really do like it. It's basically the same color. It's just I preferred the other one. So I'm using this one, and this is called Lost in Love #7. And then I'm using Makeup Gallery, and I never actually really used it. I bought some products for it before and then kind of forgot about them. So when I was in Deals, which is kind of the equivalent to Poundland, I believe, over in America, UK, sorry, they have Makeup Gallery, and this is their matte lip color, and this is in the shade Vintage Pink. So I put that on, and then on top of this I put on this one, which is Lustre from Primark, and it is in Barely There. In fact, I love this I didn't like this when I got it first. I didn't like it on its own. I put it on its own first and I was like, oh, no, not for me. But I love this combo. So I actually picked up a backup. So I was there last weekend. And I picked up a backup. So yeah, really, really love that because I'm afraid, you see, the things with Primark is they tend to discontinue things or shades and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the lip and I'll be right back to you. Now, as you can see, this is a much brighter pink and I love this color as well with it. I love putting like a really bright color with a smoky eye as well. So this color is it's all about makeup gallery as well, and this is in the color Tokyo, and I love this. I just think it's so pretty. And I'm actually going to change the lighting there because just so you can see with a blue, kind of more blue light and more of a evening. Okay, so that's that. Just a couple more options if you want to know about them that I like personally with this. So this is kind of a bright corally red. I think it's really nice. If you were doing like, if you wanted to make a strong like Christmas look maybe. I mean, I know we're not in the right season right now, but even though the coral is really summery as well. Usually I put like a bright coral with kind of more of a golden eye look, but I think it would be really nice with this as well. This is PS Matte in Pout, and then I have another makeup gallery Pout Matters lip thing, and I really like this. It's more of a vampy look, so it'll be more of a purpley vampy look. Really like that. And if you wanted to go all out vamp, then I have this lipstick, and this is from the PS range in Pennies as well, or Primark. I should probably open it for you guys. I actually haven't opened it yet, but I just love the color of it, and it's okay to open it because we're coming into autumn now. Yay! I cannot wait. Am I the only person? Which means I can use all my vampy colors again. I know you can use them any time of year, but I like to stick to seasonal things. It's just the way I am. I like to use it all, and I feel like this year we just haven't had a summer at all. We have just been so unlucky. I mean, in general, I suppose with coronavirus and everything, but like, we just haven't had a summer at all. It's really like it's hot right now. I'm actually quite hot right now, but it's horrible outside. So it's raining and it's just, okay, I really can't open this. It does sound like I'm stalling you guys. I'm joking. But yeah, so that, like, I honestly feel like because we haven't had summer, it's been like the longest autumn without being autumn, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like when autumn comes, that's when I start getting geared up for like Christmas and stuff. But I feel like that's been a long time coming at this stage. Okay, so you can see that it's like this purple, but it's like, if you can see from the light, it's like a blue undertone purple, which I really like. And you can expect to see this. And this is the PS Matte, and that is an Envy. So yeah, I wanted to keep it all drugstore for you and affordable. To be honest with you, I don't have that many high-end products anymore. I used to have a lot more. Excuse me, and then I did a big clear out, and all the stuff that was either gone off out of date, or for one reason or other, maybe I didn't like it, didn't suit me, and things like that. So I don't really have that many high-end products in general now anyway. And yeah, before I go, I'm just gonna mention this. Really like this palette so far. Really like the mattes. Didn't really check out the metallics. Let's just do that now. I'm gonna pick out a couple of them. Okay, so we'll try. I mean, metallics are always gonna work out better on your hand or your finger anyway, but okay, those are there, the first two, and they are really, really nice. Yeah, really like this product. It was only €4 and I think you can get a lot of good looks out of it. I mean, I might actually try and just do one at the top someday, so you just have a pure golden look, and I'd really like that too. And you could just use that, mix it with your bronzer. In fact, if you're traveling, this is probably a perfect palette for you. Really, really like it, really recommend it. Really hope you like the look, and I'll be back to you very soon in the near future to do more little makeupy things, tell you about my life, what's going on, and of course you can expect a hair video very soon too. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It means the absolute world to me, as I am a newbie here on YouTube. And yeah, I hope to see you back here very soon. Thank you. Bye.